Hello guys, my name is Prince and this is Math Center. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. Post your comments and questions on my social media handles and I'll respond to it. We are beginning a new topic, number bases. What are the objectives that we look forward to achieving at the end of this topic? At the end of this topic, you should be able to convert numbers from other bases to base 10. You should be able to convert numbers from base 10 to other bases. You should be able to convert numbers between two non-decimal bases. You should be able to add, subtract, multiply, and divide non-decimal numbers. And you should be able to solve equations involving number bases. So let's begin by looking at what a number base is. So we use numbers in mathematics every day. Now usually the numbers that we write, they are in a certain system called the decimal system, and we write these numbers with the digits 0 to 9. So we use numbers every day, just as I said. And these numbers that we write them in decimal system with the digits 0 to 9. So if you check the numbers that you use, you can think of the numbers 2, 3, 4, 23, 25, 45. We use the digits 0 to 9 to write those numbers, and that is called the decimal system. The decimal system is also known as base 10. Now what you have to know is that there are other bases too. We can write these numbers in other bases. So for example, if you take the number, let's pick a random number. Let's say we pick the number 37. If you pick the number 37, sorry, I'm going to clean here and write 37 so that you get what I mean. Okay, so let's pick the number 37. 3 and 7. This is better. So if you pick the number 37, we can see that we got 37 from the digits 0 to 9. So 3 is within this range and 7 is also between this range. Now 37 here is written in base 10. That is the usual practice that we do. Base 10 is also known as the decimal system. What you have to know is that 37 here, which is in base 10, can also be written in other bases that are not base 10. So you can think of base 2, base 3, base 4, base 5, base 6, and it goes on and on and on. So these numbers here can also be written in other bases. So our main focus in this topic is that we are going to look at how to write numbers in other bases that are not base 10, or how to perform operations, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division on numbers that are in other bases that are not base 10. So if you have numbers in other bases, how will you know? To indicate that a number is in a base other than base 10, a small subscript is written after the number. Now this is what we mean by a subscript. We can see from here that we have this number 36. Then a small number is written beneath 6 or underneath 6. So we can see that 3 and 6 here is in the base 7. So to indicate that a number is written in another base other than base 10, a small subscript is written after the number. So from here, if you have a number that is not in base 10 or in any other base, the base will be indicated after the number and to be written as a subscript. So it is written as a subscript after the number. So here the number that we have here is 36. Then we have it in base 7. So you write 36, then you write 7 as a subscript after 6. So 36 here means that the number 36 with the subscript 7 means that the number 36 is in base 7. Now you can see from here that when we wrote 37, we did not write any base here. Actually 37 is in base 10. But if you have a number in base 10, we don't indicate the subscript as 10. You can write it there, but whenever you see a number with no subscript, it means that that number is in base 10. So other examples are, we have the number 1101 in base 2. We have the number 514 in base 6. we have the number 332 in base 4. So when you see the subscript written after the number, the subscript gives you an indication of the base in which we are working. Now you need to take note of this very important thing. Whenever we are in base 2, we can only use two digits, the digits 0 and 1. 2, which is the base, is not included. Now if you watch this slide, you can see that in base 10 we use the digits 0 to 9 because 10 is the base that we are talking about, so 10 will not be included. So we use the digits 0 to 9 in base 10. So if you are in base 2, we are going to use the digits 0 and 2 because we are in base 2, so 2 will not be included. In the same way, so for some examples, if you want some numbers in base 2, we can have 10011 base 2, 10111 base 2, and 10 base 2. So you can see that all these numbers are in base 2, and we only use the digits 0 and 1 because we are working in base 2. If you have the in base 3, we use the digits 0, 1, 2 in base 3. So you don't add 3 since you are in base 3. So if you want some examples of base 3 numerals, you can have 102 11 base 3. So what you learn from here is that you can't have 2 in base 2. In the same way, you can't also have 3 in base 3, but you can have 1 1 1 in base 3. So base 3 numerals consist of 0, 1, and 2. So whenever you are in base 3, the numbers must consist of these numerals. In base 4, you can also use 0, 1, 2, and 3. So what we are learning from this is that whenever you are in a particular base, that number cannot be included in the base. So whenever you are in base 4 cannot be a base 4. 4 can't be a numeral in base 4 since we are working in base 4. So examples of base 4 numerals are 10321 base 4, 1221 base 4, 13302 base 4. So because you are working in base 4 can't be part of the digits in base 4. So it continues. If you are working in base 5 can't be part. So in base 5, the digits you can use will be 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. In the same way, in base 8, the digits you can use will be from 0 up to 7 in base 8. In the same way, if you are working in base 11, you use T to represent 10. So you can see that in base 11, the numerals will be from 0, the digits will be from 0 up to 10. Because we are in base 11, so the digits will be from 0 up to 10. Now, in base 11, we don't write 10 as 10. We use T to represent it. So whenever you have T in a base 10, in a base 11 numeral, T stands for 10. So 860 T1 base 11. The T here stands for 10. You don't write it as 10, but you write it as T. In the same way, if you have 175 TT4 base 11, this T here stands for 10. So this T is 10 and this T is also 10. We are going to use this a lot in subsequent videos, so take your time and understand this. In the same way, if you are in base 12, we use T to represent 10 and we use E, the letter E, to represent 11. So in base 12, we use T to represent 10 and we use the letter E to represent 11. So for example, you can have 523 E7 base 12. So E here stands for 11. In the same way, you can have ET4 base 12. E stands for 11 and T stands for 10 in base 12. For the sake of simplicity, we are not going to go beyond base 12 in this video and all the other videos. So the maximum base that you'll be considering in the videos that you'll be looking at will be base 12. So we'll be considering from base 2 up to base 12 in this video and the subsequent videos. Thank you so much for watching this video on Introduction to Number Bases. Take your time and understand what we learned in this video. In the next video, we are going to see how we can convert a number from a given base to base 10. So let's say that we have a number in base 2. We are going to learn how we can convert a number from base 2 to base 10. not just base 2 but other bases. So you learn converting from other bases to base 10 in the next video. Bye bye.